What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to maybe the most important FC25 tutorial of the season. We've got passing today, and without further ado, come on boys, let's do this! If you're looking for cheap FC25 coins, make sure to check fifacoin.com, super fast delivery, and use the code OVI to get an even bigger discount. Link will be in the description. Passing this year is problematic because it's harder to do than in FC24. Also, we do not have access at this moment to players that are a bit more versatile in terms of passing attributes, so this is why we're having problems with the build-up. In this video, we're gonna see exactly how to do the most effective passes, how to exit pressure from the opponent, and we're gonna analyze different type of passes in different type of scenarios. First of all, let's start with the settings that are pretty straightforward, and I do believe that these at this moment are the best at passing. You need through pass assistance on semi, lobbed through pass, semi, ground pass assistance, assisted, cross assistance, assisted, lob pass, assistance, assisted, and pass receiver lock should be on late. Those are, in my opinion, the best ones, and precision pass sensitivity should also be on normal. Let's get into our first example right here, and as I was saying at the beginning of the video, it is difficult to exit your own half at times with passing because passing is risky at times. Let's take this particular scenario when the opponent has, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players basically covering every area of your own half. Your friend at build-up, you always need to remember this, is the ball roll. Why is that so important? Because most of the wrong passes that we perform in FC25 are because we try to do them at a wrong angle, at an angle that exceeds the capability of our player. With a ball roll here, and afterwards the change of direction, we've basically fooled 5 players. And then we have the empty player on the right side. The ball roll will put the ball on the right angle in order to be played properly to your teammate. Ball roll is your biggest ally in build-up in FC25. Another very important passing technique, and you will use it only like in this example. It is the precision passing. You don't use it from ground passes, you use it only for long passes. That's it, guys. And this is a perfect example here. If you would use a normal long pass, so if you would press the circle on your PlayStation, then your pass would not reach the man in the further top left corner because you wouldn't have enough power. That is why we're gonna do precision passing, and in order to do precision passing, you will have to press R1 on your PlayStation or RB on your Xbox controller and load the particular pass that you want to do, a ground pass or a low pass or a through ball. But you're not going to use through balls, you're not going to use ground passes, you're going to use the low pass. That's it, and you load it at max. Look how it goes. It's perfect to change the side and to put your player in a situation from where you've got the advantage, you've got superiority on that side. You've changed from one part of the pitch where the opponent had everyone to the other part of the pitch where the opponent doesn't really have that many options. Let's move now to the most effective type of pass in FC25. That is the chip pass, the first touch chip pass. Until they patch it, this is the most effective. It has been good also in previous FIFA and FC versions, but this year it really looks like a great alternative to go alone with the goalkeeper. Now the whole mechanic here is to trigger the launch of your player before doing the pass, with 2 passes before. Let's take this example right here. We've got Vinny doing a pass and run in his own half. A pass and run triggers his run forward down the wing. We're not gonna do the pass with Fede Valverde. We're not gonna do the pass with Chouameni. We're gonna wait just a bit until he gets in this precise position, close to the offside trap, and we do a first touch L1 triangle that will be spectacular. Look at that. It's like it's pinpointed perfectly, it goes perfect on the wing. Vinny with the finish. This is probably, actually, without a doubt, at this moment, the most effective way to score in FC 25 from passes. All the pros are doing it, and you should learn it also. It's not that hard. Once you get used to it, it is extremely, extremely effective. I haven't spoken until now about the driven pass, and I haven't done that because it is a tad risky, especially with the attributes of our players at this moment. The first touch is not that good. The driven pass is not that powerful, not that precise. You need certain players with great passing ability or with the right playstyles. Players like Kevin De Bruyne. You got the girls, Patri. You need cards that excel at that in order to truly use the driven pass. But that is not necessarily 100% a must. You can still, and you should still use it when the angle is obvious. What is a driven pass? First of all, a driven pass is a very fast ground pass, and in this particular example here, if I would do a normal pass to the striker, now he's free, he's open, he has 2-3 meters away from the center backs. If I do a normal pass, they would have time to close the gap and he would be in trouble. But by doing a driven pass, a fast pass, they don't have that time, and I put him in an even better position. The driven pass is, as you can see, extremely good, and you can do it by pressing and holding R1 on your controller and doing the ground pass, the X on your PlayStation. As easy as that. But take into consideration the fact that if you don't have a player with a good first touch, the receiver, he will have problems with controlling, with taming the ball. We've spoken about the long precision pass, and you need to know that long precision pass should be used only at max power from one side to another. But what do we do in a situation like this when the opponent is pressuring us and we are not near the sideline, so we can't load that precision pass at maximum power? We're just gonna do a cheap pass. It is good this year. It's extremely, extremely effective. Also when it's not done in first touch mode, and it just relieves you from the pressure of the opponent. That's why on the market at this moment, players that have the long ball pass playstyle are much more expensive. For example, player like Chouameni, he's so good because of that. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about the player lock, which is extremely important, and a short example here of how to perform it. But the way and the scenarios where it should be done are infinite in my opinion. It's great to master it. Player lock is when you select your teammate and manually position him on the pitch as the receiver. In order to do that, you'll have to press in the same time L3, R3. So you press on the same time on the two analogs from your controller. Once you do that, you will move the right analog in the direction of a player that you want to control. As you are seeing here, I moved our right analog down. I get the control over my striker that would actually, if I don't control him manually, would continue to run in the center backs. But by controlling him manually, I make him stop, and look how easy it is for me now to pass him the ball. It's absolutely fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I do a pass to him and I am in a superb position from which, unfortunately, we don't score, but still a great play. I want to mention something at the end. We're going to talk a bit more about cheap passes and how effective they are, especially in front of the penalty box, because everyone is using a high defender line, and cheap passes are, how can I say, the kryptonite of that type of defense. All you have to do is trigger the run of your teammate and just tap it slowly, man. You know, you don't load it. It's an easy tap in that direction, but the timing is what is most important. For example, right here, the timing, you need to take into consideration the speed of your player and also the intensity of your pass. Usually, I do think this is the perfect timing to release it in order for your player to get in front of the opposition. And it does work if you have in that position a dominant striker, an athletic striker, a power striker. Budget options, let's say Darwin Nunez, you can have Rashford. If you got Erling Haaland with these type of passes, he's godly, he's absolutamente espectacular. There you have it, boys. FC25 passing is a bit in the mud at the beginning of the game. Hopefully, these tips and tricks will help you improve, get better results with passing, and remember something. If the opponent is pressuring like crazy, it's no shame to clear the ball. Especially now, if you don't have the center backs that can do a proper pass, protect the ball, do a dribbling. Nah, just clear the ball. It's safer than conceding a goal. This will be all for today. Have an absolutely fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.